Oh my gosh, guys. I just went to our local nursery and let's just say I made out hardcore. It's mid-June, gardening season is well underway, so everything is 50% off. And I took full advantage of it. I'll show you guys what's in the back and I'll show Jesse what's in the back more importantly when I get home. We'll see if he's excited or angry at how many plants I'm bringing home. I'm home, and it looks like the weather decided to rain again. What the heck? What the heck, summer? Or Jesse takes breaks from the rain.
It looks like an outhouse, but it's not.
Please don't outhouse in our cooler. It's back to a drizzle. Do you want to see what I got?
Oh, it's not back to a drizzle.
No?
No, false alarm.
Sweet. Pretty good stack right there.
Getting there.
We kind of had this conversation this morning about whether we should just chip the rest of all this stuff before we return the wood chipper, or if we should continue to make furring strips. And I think if we make our own furring strips, it might save us $200 to $300. Is that what we calculated?
I think about $300, yeah.
So in the end, it's not a ton of money, but $300, like that is a lot of money. So I think we're gonna see how much we can make. I think we need 200 or so this length.
Somebody heard the camera.
Hey, Butterball. Weather's crazy today, huh?
Pretty sure that's a thunderstorm that's going by right now.
Can't get anything done.
Yeah, it's raining like a son of a gun for 1 second. It seemed calm, so I came outside and
Yeah.
it just rained really hard.
Just enough to get covered.
Like it rained hard for 4 seconds.
Yep.
Like however long it takes me to walk from over there to over here. And now I'm standing here just watching this huge storm go by, so. Spring's back. It got delayed a month and then now it's back. Maybe it was sick or something, I don't know.
So I think Jesse's gonna work on these furring strips together. We wanna get the fencing installed. But first, can I show you what I bought?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, do we have any money left?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Let me show you and then I'll explain.
For those people out there who are worried about how much money flying costs.
It's nothing compared to gardening. That's
No,
why I
I'm
like
just
that
kidding.
Jesse has expensive hobby, because anything
Yeah.
I spend, I'm like,
Hobby?
dropped $50 today and he doesn't care.
Let's go see how much your, I mean, what kind of plants you got. Should we run for cover?
I think we can risk it. Just kidding. Are we gonna get a hailstorm again?
I don't know. However long it took us to walk from the house to here, it's now raining this hard again. Today will be brought to you in 10-second increments. And it's thinking about stopping again. Oh dang. Oh dang! Good thing we got the big truck.
Right?
That's like a garden in there.
Oh,
Wow,
my
these are
camera
peppers,
here.
huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
peppers. Look at you go.
Look at them. Oh, peppers.
You wanna play, let's see how good Jesse is at guessing his plants?
Marigolds.
Marigolds.
Ah, you can't eat marigolds. Antigua yellow marigolds. Cute. Bonanza orange. Those are cute. Hopefully they will flower a bunch.
And bring bees and repel pests.
Chives.
Cause why not?
Ho yum. A tomatillo.
Purple tomatillo.
Purple. Cool.
That's just a stake to help support it, but we'll need to build our own. That's all peppers right there.
Blue, pink, purple, orange, jalapeno.
So, sweet peppers.
Oh, there's sweet peppers in there?
You know, Cubanelle? I don't know how to say that. I haven't had these before. We got 2 things of yellow peppers, 2 things of orange peppers, jalapenos, and we got garden salsa. Apparently garden salsa is hot peppers.
Oh. Come to our garden.
Do you think they'll ever look that green again?
They better.
Ooh.
I see some kale in there.
Yeah,
This looks like chard.
We got 2 varieties of cherry tomatoes. This is sorrel.
Oh, what's that? Is it like a leafy
I think
green?
it has like a lemony flavor.
Huh, for like lettuce?
I think, yeah, like spinach. I have had this before.
Yeah.
This
Oh.
is like a purple kale.
Whoa!
Isn't that pretty?
Wow.
Well, I got a lot of kale on accident. Oops, it just jumped into my cart. Oh, that's purple kale.
Yeah.
When in doubt, get something colorful. And I could only buy that in little 6-packs, so I did.
They see the women coming. They're like, dudes are like, I only need 1. And it's like 6 for $1. And women are like, okay, I'll have 6.
We're gonna start eating kale.
Apparently. So this is the same as that one, but that's a queen. This is a prince. One's purple, one's white. So we have an Italian soup that we really like, even though my stomach doesn't really love it. But the kale and spinach that goes in it's pretty yummy.
I think a lot of these vegetables I don't buy at the store because I'm kind of just in my little pattern of what I do buy. But if you're growing it, I feel that it's a challenge to try to eat it. So I don't love raw kale, but sauteing it is extremely delicious.
Mm-hmm. Goes good in soups too.
So yeah, then these are the two varieties of baby tomatoes. Oregon
Cute.
Spring.
Sun sugar.
I do not know if we have enough space for everything that I bought. But if so, if we don't, we'll build more beds.
Right? I want a smaller garden, said no one ever.
These are from Seth. This is a
Opalaka?
Opalaka? I don't know how to say that. I think he said that's his favorite.
These are all tomatoes, right?
Yes, we're gonna have a lot of tomatoes.
Dude, we're gonna have a lot of tomatoes.
But that's the goal, is so we can can them.
That's it. Well, we have found many uses for tomatoes already.
Opalaka.
Opalka? Opalka? I'm not sure what that one is. A G-M-A.
A grandma.
A grandma.
We got grandma,
granny
queen,
tomatoes.
prince. And then this is 10 fingers.
Yeah.
This is one that Seth's not grown before. So I said, I'll experiment with you.
How can you tell the difference? Well, the leaf's very different on that
I don't know
one.
that I can tell, but good thing is he wrote them.
But they all look like
containers.
tomatoes. I mean, generally they all
Yeah,
look
they
the
do,
same,
and they all
you
smell
know?
like tomatoes. So said, here, grow oregano. He said don't put that in your beds because it's kind of like mint.
Oh, what's this? Besides its roots
That
showing.
is, I think, a tomatillo. I got 2 tomatillos from him, and the purple tomatillo. So 3 tomatillo plants. I think 10 pepper plants. I think 6, 7, 8 tomato plants.
We'll just take it easy. Our first year gardening, we don't really have a lot
I
of
committed.
time.
If we have the space and it's fenced and good soil, I'm going for it. I don't do things a little bit. Oh, I got some more basil.
Oh, basil. Yeah,
We already have one of those.
Okay.
That's 4 plants, I think.
Yeah.
So more basil.
Okay. They look so fragile.
Oh, they smell so good though.
Yeah. Another tomatillo.
Tomatillo. Oh, that one we have to unbox in the garden.
Okay. Oh yeah. Another tomatillo.
Tomatillo? Whoops, we're gonna have 4 tomatillos. Chard.
Cauliflower.
No. Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts. Lots of chard.
Yep.
One of Alyssa's favorites, spaghetti squash.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that guy takes up a lot of space.
Oh yeah, squash always does.
But they didn't have zucchini.
I bet the leaves on this get to be like that big.
They didn't have zucchini.
What?
So I did get zucchini seeds.
Oh, okay.
Ready for the seeds?
There's more?
So first, I got a bunch of onions.
Yeah, onion starch. Or not starch, just seeds, I guess.
It's my thinking that like onions, potatoes, tomatoes, it's really hard to go wrong.
Yeah, if we're gonna make a lot of salsa and stuff,
Right,
we'll
and that's why I
definitely
went
use them.
pepper crazy.
Yeah.
So like any good consumer, I got stuck at the seed aisle. This is a little cucumber plant, but it looks like you can grow it in containers. I'm sure you can grow anything in containers, but I thought we have the space for containers. Why not try it? Start it from seed. If it grows, great. If not, great. Sunflowers? I don't know how to say this. I call them nasturtiums.
Nasturtiums.
These, I think, are a really good companion crop. They keep pests away, and they're also edible. So we could have flowers in our
that's
salad.
right. Green beans,
Purple,
tricolor beans,
gold, and green.
carrots. I think our soil wasn't deep enough for the carrots that we had.
You know,
Before.
I don't know. We actually have some carrot seeds. They're little stumpy carrots, like that big.
Oh.
But because they're 1 or 2 years old, I'm not sure. I'm sure they're still viable, but what if they're not? Zucchini. They didn't have any potatoes.
Okay.
Although I'm pretty sure you can just, let some sit under your kitchen sink for a while.
Yeah.
I'd say in my perfect world, I'd start a lot more from seed, but I'm perfectly content with this. Baby steps, right?
Yeah, well, we started from seed. Well, we tried to start from seed the last year or 2 years ago, and we had a pretty low success rate. So, but for a lot of reasons.
I am so excited. I was just grinning ear to ear walking out of the nursery to the car. I also got 1.5 yards of soil, which is probably a little more than we need to finish those 2 beds.
Yeah.
But I figure that we're gonna get all this planted, so it's good to have a little extra because we can get like 5-gallon buckets, or we have so much wood around we can build more beds.
Yep. We'll get some
The goal
compaction.
is never to stop at this few beds in this space. So yeah, on that note, I think I'm gonna work on getting soil in here.
Yep.
And you're gonna work on burring strips?
Yeah, I'll probably work until the table saw shuts off, and then I'll probably switch to helping you with the fence.
Yeah, that sounds good. All done with furring?
Yeah. We got about right around 100.
We'll only have to buy half of them.
I don't remember. I need to calculate it again. Yeah, I know we needed about a quarter mile. That's what I remember. And I think those are probably about 8 feet, so about 800 feet. So yeah, probably half. Did we start watering the beds? You don't really want to plant them dry, right?
We don't know exactly which order to do things in, so we're thinking before we get all the plants planted, which I don't know if we're gonna do this evening at this point. We're probably gonna get another bout of rain, and we'd like to share that with you guys, and it's gonna get too dark to film soon. So we're thinking we're gonna lay the soaker hoses, and these beds are 3 foot in width, so I think we're gonna do 2 rows per bed instead of just 1 row down the middle. So it's probably good that we lay that before we plant, so we're not having to like dive around them. And then fencing. Jesse says the fencing is gonna go real quick. To be honest, it intimidates the heck out of me, but here goes nothing. It's not that many plants, guys. Soaker hoses, check. Hopefully Jesse has a strategy, because I don't. I brought this, what's this called? An air stapler? A crown stapler. I brought this home from storage. If you guys are new to following our journey, we scored a lot of tools at an estate sale. Give this video a watch. This was one of the things that we got, and we're just now using it. I'm pretty sure I'm more useful helping than with a camera in my hand, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were filming, but Noah's flood just decided to deluge us for the 4th time in the last hour. And we're down 2 Canon cameras due to water. So we've decided to try to save the last of 3, but we're making progress on the fencing. We wish we could film more, but at what cost?
Almost done. Well, done-ish. Done for the day.
Hey, what are you eating? Hey.
It's been there for a while.
Hey, what is that? Hey. Hey, did you go to KFC without us? He's pretty proud of himself.
Oh.
In fact, he's so proud he's not even willing to share. He went and got a 12-piece.
I'm okay with that because Bugaboo sharing. I don't know that we shared this in our video, but Bugaboo brought us a live mouse home, and he jumped up on the bed with it and let it go.
Yeah.
So that's what Bugaboo sharing means, so Bugaboo can have it.
He brought home the 12 gopher meal, and he wants to share.
If we learn to hunt our food, it's not going to be in our bed, it's going to be out there.
Yeah. Well, good job.
Yeah.
We're getting close to finished with the fencing. This fencing has been challenging for no other reason than the weather. And the fencing is heavy and awkward. And our garden's awkward.
Yeah.
and
This was
stuff.
done by Alyssa like 18 months ago with a string and a string level.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with it. Gardens don't need to be sexy. They need to be functional, and this
Yep.
will work.
Yeah. So you ready to cut that? What we're gonna do is we're gonna make a temporary gate. So I'll hold this if you want to cut.
Okay.
Ready?
Sure.
Got it. And kind of bend it as you cut it, because otherwise it'll just
Bend it in that way.
bend it down, like kind of turn it. There you go. Yeah. Good.
As long as it's not gonna freeze tonight, our little seedlings should be fine in the garden.
Yeah.
And I think the leftover of this will make really great potato towers or tomato cages.
I'm glad
Or
we didn't
both.
run out, because I used some of this for Grizzly 1.0.
Did you really?
and
Oh yeah, you're totally right. So
I
we
regret doing that, but
must have got like 125 feet or 150.
yeah, something way too long, which is good. I knew there was extra. I just wasn't sure if we're gonna run out or not.
Not that it matters really for how we're using it, but the spots between the wire is smaller on the bottom to keep out smaller critters like bunnies and gophers.
Yep.
If we buried that all the way to the ground, our fence wouldn't be very high now, would it? So
Yeah, we're more concerned about deer at the moment.
And I see people with fences like 5 feet high, and the deer don't jump over it.
Yep.
You know, especially into a small spot, but being safe, we wanted our fence as high as possible.
Yeah, we'll come back and underpin a lot of this, and then ultimately we'll build a door right here.
Yep.
Looking good.
I'll be darned. Look at what we got. Huh? It's
It'll be
like
good
that
enough.
for now. Deers, I don't think deers have thumbs, do they?
No,
So
thankfully.
they're not gonna go in there.
We'll clean up that one right there so it's not pokely, so you don't get stabbed
Yeah.
in the eye. And then all of our little seedlings are already in the garden. You guys are safe now. It's okay. Don't worry. We put up a fence. The deer aren't going to come nibble your face off. But Robin, he's coming for the grubs.
Thanks.
Into the food prison. Where you go now?
They thought Garden Palooza was a day-long activity. Turns out it's a week.
It was in pretty rough shape, and we kind of, it was kind of a quarter done project that got moved to the bottom by the board of directors last year when we decided to build a house. And yeah, we never even really, like, that was it. So we're kind of finishing what we started. A lot of work, and you learned a lot last year.
Oh,
so
I
I
did.
feel like you're kind of applying a lot of that knowledge now.
Well, thanks for hanging with us, guys. Maybe tomorrow we'll plant.
Yeah, let's build a door tomorrow, because that's gonna suck. Let's get the top pieces on tomorrow. Let's plant stuff tomorrow.
Put our soaker hose in.
Soaker host in. Then it'll look like a garden. And then we'll fly the drone over it.
There he is. What the heck? What are you doing? That's totally more mulching material.
Yeah, all this can go in the garden. That'd be nice.